Today we're looking at the macro grid, i.e. the longer time frames. We're going from the 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 monthly. Okay. Now, on the macro grid today, we don't have too much. You can always find a fractal on the grid. Okay. Um, there are good possibilities here. And I wanted to point out the 12-hour slider in progress. We had a slider down. Okay, that's a growth fractal. The trend goes up. Now we have the slider going up. That's a decaying fractal. So we have to watch the area right here. Okay. Generally, the slider will have a leg, and you have to slide there. So I'm watching this in particular. Okay. We're going out maybe a week or two. I think we should be a little careful here. If we remain around here, okay, it will probably be a good trade going down for a week or two. A bit early, maybe not, depending if we can find an entry point on the microgrid. We're looking at the macro grid. Now, the big fractal here, we have a typical slider top. Okay. Now we're talking on a monthly basis. Okay. Now notice the similarity between the decaying fractal here on a monthly time frame and the decaying fractal here that is forming on 5305. Right? We have a fractal every day, every hour, every week, every month. We have fractals galore. Right? Now looking at the other time frames here, um, do we have anything here? Yeah, again, I concentrate on the shorter time frames. Again, you're attempting to earn 5 or 10 points. Okay. If you do a trade, you're in and out uh, in an hour, in 10 minutes, etc. Okay. You don't want to hold for the big one. Now, on the 9-hour time frame here, we have another fractal. Okay. Very typical. And now it's the top. You have a little bump, equal leg, equal leg. That determines the top of the fractal. Okay. Meaning you're going to have a turn down, and we have the bottom here. Okay. The other time frames we have to kind of ignore. We can keep your eye on this one here. It's kind of irregular, but again, you have to look at all the fractals possible here. So that's another fractal there. Okay. Um, what we want to do, really, the point now, I think we're at a major turning point here. We have a decaying fractal on a monthly basis, and we have a decaying fractal forming on a weekly basis. Okay. If we hold here and we begin to decline, okay, you have to give it a little time, right? And then we have a good direction of what we can expect. Okay, looking at the big picture. Uh, the microgrid, I did a trade. We picked up about 10 points. Again, I'm in and out. That trade, an hour or two, you get to 10 points, you get to 5 points. get out and let it go. The fractals, they're evolving every minute, right? Now, on a weekly, that's kind of tough there. We're looking at a semi-quasi fractal here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, that is indicating the top here. Okay? So we have a probable top on a monthly time frame, a probable top on a weekly time frame, and a very, very high probability top on a 12-hour time frame if we remain here. Okay, your key would be on the macro grid, on the growing fractal here. They don't go up forever. They're going to wobble. You have to go back and forth between the macro grid and the micro grid. Looking at the macro grid here, and if we go to the microgrid, okay, with this one here, that's the trade we did today. Do we have anything? Not well. 3-minute time frame. Yeah, if you're a trader, you got another fractal here. Okay, a day trader, but you have to be quick. Okay, that's a growth fractal. If you want to do a trade like really, really quick there. Right. Now, being that the macro is bearish, I would try to do entry point on this particular time frame here if you want to take advantage of that. Okay, so if you fall below the 5304, okay, you can do a trend going down. The other time frames, basically a straight line, can't do anything there. Can't do anything with a line. You cannot do anything with a line. You cannot do anything with a line here. I would keep my eye on this one here. Again, for day traders, you have to be quick. Okay, if we break that, we'll go down. Now, conversely, if we go above here, I kind of doubt it at this point. But again, we're in a 3-minute time frame. It could happen, right? You've got your parameters all set. You've defined your risk, and then you can do a trade. Okay, so if you do a trade now, going up, stop would be around '04 here, '05 peak out here. You got a 1-point risk on the trade. Okay, fractals will define your risk for you. Uh, Granted, they're going to jump around a little, and you have to give yourself a little room on the stops, and you can use the hedge in case the market goes in the other direction. So today I wanted to illustrate the fractals that are evolving everywhere. Fractals, more fractals, more fractals. They're everywhere. And what you have to do, you try to find the clear fractals that you can do a trade on. Okay. On the longer term trend, the macro red, we have three possible tops that are forming. Okay. Looking at the big picture, uh, the bear is around the corner. And if you want to do a trade, you go to the microgrid to find a good entry point. Right now, we're flat, but again, about 1 o'clock, a lot of things could happen. We may want to do another trade in the afternoon if things go our way. This looks pretty interesting here. Now, if you shorted here at '04, the top here is '06. You're risking 2 points. All right, 2 points for a trade going down. If you can afford 2 points, do a trade. Do one contract, or maybe three. I did 5 in the morning. I got the heck out. As soon as I get a profit, make a couple of $100 every day. You're making a grand a week. All depends on how many contracts you're willing to risk. Okay, but every day you have fractals appearing. Okay, again, if we go above here, higher, we go over here, lower. Okay, Hank Wernicke, signing off.